now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Rock all 80.
Ward taken right to the air. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Titans.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. New set of downs from the 37.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
First down throw here for Ward. That's complete to Alec Iomana. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's got it in the red zone. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Okay, break.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Red. Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it, Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
They're all set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Murray taking it right to the air. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He dodged the tackle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Hits his running back. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's got it on the bootleg. Caught out wide. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Check the line.
Under 10. Check.
Back now, pressure coming. This is Ridley working the right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Got his man. That's Zay Jones. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking underneath here, Benson. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Sent down by rookie Cody Simon.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Cardinals pick it up. He's got room to roam. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
We've set it down from 37.
2-2.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they take him down right along the 30. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got Jones for the completion. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, 2-2.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. Completed to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Able to get it to Benson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a
touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Titans 14. Jack Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. To the air with Ward. Pass cut by Ridley. And he stopped cold at the spot. So we'll keep paid for that one. But hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Downfield to DK. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds him over the middle, and they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that makes it second and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Play action now. Murray hits his running back. Tackle made right around the 26. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10, Murray finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's Benson on the give. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. So first down from the 41. Now Kyler finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The Titans into the nickel for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. It's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First and 10 here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Ward now on third down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Titans first down.
Hold the ready.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
70 Timberwolves.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Titans down by a very unlucky 13. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Ready, go. Let's go.
From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2. Back to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd down now. They need 7. They're going to pass it here. Hauled in again, it's McBride. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
To the air with Ward. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
towards pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Murray. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Fencing now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
To him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Hey.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.